Hey there, kitty.
Now I can investigate all its properties. You did well.
Oh, I'd better get to the town square for the winter feast.
This is solid. Thanks. I told Sebastian he could handle our winter feast food, and he made instant mac and cheese. Sophia should be here. But also, it's good she's not. She'd never let me forget this.
Wow, you took care of this for me? Country people really are nicer. Have you tried my caramel milk? It's like a caramel latte, but there's no coffee. Sophia makes the only decent espresso on the island, so...
I see you brought fish. That's very nice.
There's so much snow coming down. Wait. Was it even snowing?
Everyone says Emmy and Finn are annoying, but I think they're fun. And during the winter feast, I can have a snowball fight with them. That way no one's saying, why is that grown woman throwing snow around like a kid?
Ah, the classic I did it for the children excuse.
Oh, don't forget to try my sweet potato casserole. Sweet potatoes are like if regular potatoes went out and had a bunch of life experiences. They're just way more interesting.
Don't tell my Polish ancestors I said that.
It would be weird if I could.
Ever since my parents went back to Johannesburg, they'd mail me amarula to bring to the winter feast. Hot chocolate with whiskey? Boring. Hot chocolate with amarula? Mmm.
Cooking isn't my thing. You have to be so careful, you know? I'm too, chill for that. One year before Kim moved here, I said I'd make Kahlua pork for the winter feast roast. It smelled ono, but turns out I undercooked it.
I made steamed cabbage, but no one is eating it. Huh.
Maybe you could add some seasoning next time.
What's wrong with plain cabbage?
Last year, Juliet helped us make snowballs so we could have a snowball fight with Natalia and Angus. I wish she was here.
Oh, winter makes me homesick for milk water. Except for the winter feast. We don't have anything like this in Milkwater. Or maybe there was and I never noticed. My family didn't go to many potlucks.
Violet's been dealing with a lot lately, so I told her I'd handle the winter feast for us. I made boxed mac, which is the best food I know. But she's acting mad at me.
I'm trying not to look overwhelmed, but I haven't been to a feast this pleasant in years.
Are you okay?
Yes, just homesick and grateful to Kim for inviting me.
I like working with my hands, but I've never been a good cook, so I stick to making the booths for Winter Feast. And we get sugar cookies for Emmy and Finn to decorate. That's the Doll Johnson contribution.
I love shiitake. Nothing like an umami burst to keep the cold away.
It's a relief that Kim handled the roast this year. They'd never undercooked the meat. A few years ago, Kai said he'd do the roast, but he took it out too early. Ugh, imagine trying to take care of an entire town with food poisoning.
Amira, I'm trying to eat.
I've gotten much better at cooking. Giva showed me how to make mulligatawny soup. Smell this. Isn't it delicious?
Nothing keeps you warmer inside than smoked trout. I love sitting inside the fish smokehouse as a boy. Real cozy.
I'll take your word for it.
You could have brought cookies like us, but you brought fish? Ew!
This winter feast is such a pleasant idea. I came round Cameron's consciousness center and showed him how to make mulligatawny soup. It's not as good as what you get in Mumbai, but we did all right.
A few weeks ago, I showed Angus how to make coquito, and he liked it so much that I made another batch for the winter feast.
What's coquito?
Oh, mija! It's a Puerto Rican holiday tradition. Sort of like eggnog, but with coconut milk.
Oh, I tried your salmon. It's delicious. Just like Hazel used to make.
Am I sure I'm done with the feast?
Oh, Tara, good. I was just about to send someone for you. We've called an emergency town hall to discuss the ferry.
Now, folks, I know you all have questions about how we'll get on until the ferry's fixed, and we'll answer those. But first, we must figure out what happened to the ferry. Parker and Thomas have checked her over from stern to stern and found nothing suspicious. However, I still wonder if the ferry wasn't just damaged by the snowstorm. Maybe someone tried to put the ferry out of service.
I really think it was the ice.
Citizens of Fairhaven, this is your chance to serve your community. Did any of you see someone tamper with the ferry?
Oh no.
Not this again.
I saw something. At night, Marty has gone down to the shore near the ferry. A lot.
Now, Angus.
No, Angus doesn't mean it. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Are you saying I'm not smart enough to understand?
Of course not, cariño. You're brilliant. It's just that you're also kind and thoughtful and...
I know what I've seen. Marty says he's a rancher, but he doesn't know anything about animals. Why is he here?
I just passed my animal science classes. I never tried to hide that.
We know there's a malcontent in Fairhaven. If Sophia wasn't one, then that person is still out there.
I'll bet my bar auto paid you to say that. It makes his only political opponent look even worse.
I'd never bribe someone. Besides, I won the election.
Otto, you know I don't like these spectacles, but something about Marty doesn't add up.
Thomas, you are literally my neighbor.
Not by choice.
Don't fret, Marty. You'll have a fair trial, just as Sophia did. More than anything, I want Fairhaven to feel safe. That's what I'm committed to, not my own personal benefits.
You oily double-crossing!
I'm sure there's no need for that.
That's right. Let's take a week to cool our heads and let Marty prepare. We'll meet back in Town Hall after 7 days. That will be all.
This is even worse than last time. No ferry means Otto's power tripping.
He seems genuinely afraid.
I don't care what he feels. He's putting people in danger, eh? Though, I'd hate to be Francis right now. If you thought you had to learn about the Coven fast.
Oof. He's had a rough few days.
We'll hear all about it at the next Coven meeting.
Francis! Angus is...
Not himself. He would never accuse Marty of being a witch. Does it have something to do with whatever it was that came flying out of the woods?
Yes, I'm afraid Angus is under the influence of a dark spirit. We call them wraiths. We'll need your help to free him.
I'll do whatever it takes to cure Angus. But that doesn't mean I'm joining you in this group that meets in the woods.
We need you to fashion an iron amulet to capture the genie.
Done. Anything else?
Yes. I know it might be hard to hear, but the Wraith didn't pick Angus at random. He has an existing prejudice against witches. And the Wraith bound itself to that. Help the novice find out why.
I feel weird asking this, but you must have a spare key to Angus's shop, right? I need to find a personal item to use in the spell to free him from the Wraith.
Yes. Here. You should go at night, or on Angus's day off. If he catches you, I never gave you the key. Understand?
We any closer to sorting out who shattered our gate into pieces, High Priestess?
No, but whoever did it left the cauldron and altar unbothered. The glamour must still be holding.
But who outside of the Coven or Ravenwood Hollow would have the power to break the gate in the first place?
I hate to bring this up, but it's not just magical intruders we need to worry about. Kiva has a new drone that she's been testing in order to release something called drop sondes into the atmosphere.
That must be the secret new project she was talking about.
The good news is she's not very good at piloting it yet. I only know she has it because she crashed it by my house.
That's bad news, actually. If she were to crash it by our circle, she would come in after it. We can't risk it. Novice, you must find a way to sabotage this new drone so that it won't work.
Can't we place a magical barrier to keep the drone out?
Magical barriers would not work against a mechanical device of human invention. We simply can't allow it to come near. You will need Zephyr's assistance. I'm sure she can fashion something that will prevent the drone from working.
Hi, Zephyr.
I know why you're here. The High Priestess told me you have a nosy mortal problem. I can make a scrambling device so that any data the drone picks up will be useless. Just need you to get me some copper so I can make some wire to redirect the transmitter, and some gold for the connector pins.
Lots of metal. Got it. was easy. If I was a personal item that might reveal a dark secret from Angus's past, what would I look like? I better take this to the Farseer. What do you think, Farseer?
I think Angus uses too much butter in his baking.
No, I mean, what do you see?
I see a little boy hiding in a closet. His parents have brought the priest for their eldest, who's complaining of visions, a witch at the edge of the woods, beckoning him at night.
The curse.
The priest says his rites, whatever it is, rises out of the eldest son and finds the middle one, hiding where his parents don't see him.
It passed to Angus. Maybe he's seen one of us and thought we were his witch.
Could be. Made him an easy mark for the Wraith. That's for certain. You have what you need now to write the incantation to free Angus. Mind you get it done in time.
Am I ready for bed? Oh, what a good purr. Objects far and objects near. Get up and fly from there to here.
Hi, kitten. I have an idea. It's been so long since I've served my signature Bloody Marys. But what if we got sweet potato vodka and start serving them up at my bar? The fancy brunch places in Milkwater keep buying all the sweet potatoes, apparently. Now, my luck's turned, because Lena has sweet potato seeds for sale. If you could grow some and distill it with vodka, we'd have Bloody Marys in a few days.
Distilling takes time, Damon.
Well, not always. Try this.
Sure thing. What is it exactly?
This is instant brew powder. Put it in your distillery and your ingredients will ferment in no time. It works in your cauldron, too. Here's how to grind it up if you want to make more batches. You'll need some of the glowing fish from the pond through the second gloaming pillar in order to make the essence of joy. I'm fed up with this witch trial nonsense. I like to put Otto up on that stand and let him see how it feels.
I still have crocus and primrose seeds if you want any. The crocuses will push their way up through the snow. They're my favorites in a way.
Here's your animal. Now, what would you like to call her?
Maple.
Well, that's not what I would have called her, but suit yourself. Here's your animal. Now, what would you like to call her?
Emma.
Well, that's not what I would have called her, but suit yourself.
Hey, Kai. What's wrong?
I got worked over by this closeout and my leash snapped. I just don't get why the wave didn't bring my board in, though. It was new, and it's so hard to get longboards shipped here. So what are you doing on the beach? Collecting seashells or something?
Yes, I was collecting shells. What's your problem? That's a totally valid beach hobby.
Hey, brah, it's cool, but, you know, you should leave some. The high tide has been eating away the shoreline bit by bit every year. Sorry if I was a grouch. I'm just super bummed about my board.
It's all right. I understand.
Let me buy you a beer to make up for it, okay?
Is it? It is! A recipe!
You got that copper and gold yet?
Yes. Now what?
Ha! I'll make your scrambler, that's what. Oh, don't worry. I'll pop in to give a shop when she's not there and stick it on the drone myself. Oh, quick! Gotcha!
Time for bed.